that they use to describe what is a fun track here on iRace. That's just flat facts. And we're going to take it on here tonight in the Apex E-Series Showdown here for round number 2 in the playoffs. And fields getting smaller, man. I don't know what's going on. They scared, I guess. I don't know. Got the boss man out tonight. Got a few other guys, but we've got old faithfuls here, and they are getting ready to race and have 150 laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We'll take a look at your chase. You've got the Cofield already locked in after winning last week at Milwaukee. Still looking for that 10th win of the season, but he'll be moving on to the next round. And tonight's a great opportunity for somebody to also lock themselves in. Bristol Motor Speedway, half a mile, 30-degree bankings, fast track. One of the great ones. Concrete's always a lot of fun. Slip and slide, you got to be careful. You don't want to get yourself in a position where you lose that truck because you'll end up in an outside wall and in trouble. Take a look at your grid real quick. Tracy Passes, Garrett Kinder, Alan Nash, Charles Stevens, Lucas Lyons, Chuck Phelps. 7th, it's going to be Brandon Wallace and Daniel Cunningham, and Alan Smith brings up the rear of the field. Well, it's been a fantastic season. We're getting into the playoffs as we speak, and just got a great run of tracks here. You got Bristol tonight, Kansas next week, Talladega, Homestead, and Martinsville set the championship race. So this thing is almost over with. Another great season here in Apex, and can't wait to get tonight going. 150 laps, 4 tire sets total, 2 green white checkers, 75% fuel load, fixed setup, and stage break on lap 35. Pace car getting ready to pull off. We're going to get ready to go green. 150 laps at Bristol here in Apex. Well, I don't know what's going on, but Tracy Pass is coming back down pit road. I don't know if he has had, did he jump the start? I don't know. I think the leader has to wait on green for that to go on. Let's go on and check and see if maybe we can find out what happened here. On board with the restart here. Yeah, and I think that's exactly what happened. I think he jumped the start. Maybe Tracy, not exactly used to, I don't know, he's been starting up front for a while, I don't know, but he's coming out of pit road, coming back down pit road. So, oh, it's just falling apart here for Tracy Patson. He's going to come back down. I don't know what happened to him, but he definitely jumped the start. And because on the initial start, you have to wait on the green flag, and I think he jumped it. And so he came back down. Now he's having to come back down again. I don't know if he sped or what happened, but it is going badly there for your pole sitter. Up front, though, it is already a battle as Garrett Kinder has the lead. Charles Stevens Jr. looking to take it from him. Lucas Lyon was up there rim riding for a moment, so a nice little battle starting to brew here as Garrett Kinder leads on lap 6. Bristol is just one of those tracks. It's just so much fun. You can run the bottom, you can run the top. The top is definitely more fun. The trucks, you can run the top. It sort of migrates itself up there. You see Lucas gets a little bit loose there, but it starts to kind of migrate itself up there as the run goes on. If you do it too early, it kind of burns the tires up, but it's a good way to make passes like Alan Nash is doing here. Kind of want to run the bottom of the trucks for a little while, and then as the tires start to wear, that bottom just won't rotate enough, and then you jump up to the top side and start making up a ton of ground and might be able to make those passes on board here with Alan Nash. He drives right to the inside, sort of in the middle. You can see the run, the top side, able to get. Lucas already starting to park it up there on the outside. Oh, Alan Nash has gone around. I think I'm maybe a little bit behind here. We'll see it right here, what happened. But caution is out on the track. We're watching, I guess, a replay. See him kind of getting loose off the quarters. continue to watch this until we find out what happened to Alan Nash, who got a little bit loose, maybe spun out. Trying to make that inside work. Going to come off the corner. Trying to make this pass. You can see Cunningham behind it. Yeah, just spins it off into the corner. A little bit of contact with Cunningham. Oh, and big contact with Tracy Bassett. Oh, my God. It goes from bad to worse to Tracy. Tracy is not having a great night. That 53 truck is now tore up. Does have a fast repair, luckily. He'll go down and get that fixed, but he is one lap down. It gets some contact there. So, caution. First caution tonight brought out by Alan Nash. Take a look who we've got on camera here tonight. Got Lucas Lyon wearing a Deadpool costume. Got Chuck Phelps, as usual. Got all the usual customers. Chuck started in 6th. He's up to 5th. Gave a nice little speech earlier in the race in the drivers' meeting. So, appreciate him stepping up, taking some admin roles, doing the things that need to be done around here. And you can always count on Chuck to do that. And up in 2nd place, you got Charles Stevens Jr., who is got that 84 truck rolling now. He did get loose a couple times, but trying to keep pace there with Garrett. Looks like everybody was kind of getting a bit loose. So this caution is going to be nice. Kind of settle back down, figure out what the truck's doing, get back rolling. Let's take a look at the weather. Track's 82 degrees. That's super cool. So gonna have a lot to play with here. You don't have to worry about the track being so hot you're sliding around a bunch. Tracy goes down, gets that fast repair. He is 1 lap down, so if we do get a caution, which we know we're going to get one at 35, he will get back to the lead lap, assuming he is the only driver still lap down. So while he's had a really terrible start, Tracy is still in this thing. He's got opportunity to get out there, get that lap back, and with only 9 drivers, he can easily drive in front. He definitely got the speed. So Tracy just having a nightmare first 15 laps. I don't think it could get any worse. But now I think he's out of lives. I don't think he's got any more lives in that 53 truck. I think he's got to have a pretty solid race from here on out. And he really doesn't need to race too much. I mean, you kind of want to get a feel for the truck. He's had a lot of practice. I think if you're in Tracy's spot, you kind of back off here, make sure you don't get into any more accidents. It does no. He's not going to unlap himself here. So, all right, green flag back out here, lap 15. And I bet we're going to start flipping them off here pretty soon. Good start for Garrett. Charles Stevens up on the outside. Lucas Lyon on those cooler tires under caution. That inside will rip up real nice. He's going to have to slide up in front of Charles, and he does. Charles Stevens going to peek back down to the inside. I think Lucas now, with the temps coming up, going to be able to gas it above the corner. He'll take that 2nd spot. That's exactly how you want to do it. You can see not quite running the wall. You can easily do that. But it sure is nice to be able to kind of take it easy early on. Don't push the limits of what the truck can do. But you can get all the way to the wall, and it makes a ton of speed. I mean, there's something called the Bristol bounce I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but it used to be, where you take the car into the corner and bounce it off the middle part of the wall up top, bounce it off that wall, and it would point the car back down and get a really good run. You could definitely get up there, and there he goes right up to the top. And you can see he's driving in, giving himself a little bit of space on entry. Oh, and then he's going to almost spin it out. What a great save. That was Kyle Larson-like. Oh, and somebody else is spinning out. I think Alan Nash almost gets loose again. So Nervous for a lot of these guys. No caution, though. We stay green, but Lucas going to fall all the way back to the 4th spot there. That was scary. As he's trying to make that outside work, putting the pressure on that right rear tire. You can see he is struggling at the moment. That's the only danger about running up there. If the setup track combination just doesn't allow for it, you put so much pressure on the right rear because you go down to the corner, you gas it up and just let the rear tire just kind of drive you around on that banking, that progressive banking. I've already seen Alan Nash sort of heat that rear tire up. The problem is when you go down the corner, the back end just wants to come around. That's what we've seen out of Lucas the last couple laps. The rear tires just won't hook up. He's superheated those rears, and when you do that, you got to let them come down just a little bit. You can see he's still spinning them off the corner. With only 10 laps in this stage, I think if you're Lucas, you don't want to just have a catastrophe here. You just want to get it to that lap 35 marker. You can see he's really struggling. See the slide off the corner. Having to use a little bit of counter steer to get that thing. Alan Smith running him down, able to get that power down on that number 3 truck, the 48. Calming down now. He's still spinning the tires, gonna get stuck to the wall. Alan Smith gonna go down to the inside. So Lucas, I mean, he has killed those tires. It takes a long time, and you really have to baby him. And you can see he's trying to make up for his mistake, but it's only making it worse. It's a compound issue. You know, it's gonna continuously get worse until you really back it down. He's just not able to do it at the moment. See how loose he is, trying to race, but it's only calamity. If you're the 27, the 53, you're kind of seeing that, trying to be careful. And Lucas going to the back quickly. It's like he's driving on water, like he's a boat, the way it's weaving into the corners. Just 5 laps to go in the stage. Garrett Kinder out to a 2-second lead. Garrett Kinder very good at this track. There's certain tracks that, you know, man, I would never bet against the 13 truck, no matter who was here. I don't care if there was somebody you consider the best of the best. Even Cofield gets on a track like this. I got to give Kinder a nod. He's got a knack for things where you really have to drive it. He can definitely get it done. It's showing exactly why that is. Back here, got Battle of the Allens. Alan Nash, after that spin early, brought out the caution. A pass for that 4th position. Battle for 2nd place, starting to heat up just a little bit. Cunningham slowly reeling in the 84. See Garrett Kinder come off a turn number 4 for lap 34. One more lap to go in this stage. I think Garrett Kinder's going to have that with no problem. 2.2 second lead. Going to come off the corner. That should be stage. We'll get a caution here, and I would imagine we're going to see everybody come down pit road. Lucas Lyons for sure, as he is still falling back. He might end up losing in 6th spot before the end of this thing. There it is. Caution is out. So Garrett Kinder stays one winner here at Apex. It went by quickly. I love it. Pit road is open. Tracy will get that lucky dog, so he'll be back on the lead lap. See the 53 going around right there. Up start in the back, but he's still able to get back going after that early incident. And as we watch these guys come down pit road, get 4 tires and fuel. And I'll be honest with you, I even with 75% fuel, they may be able to make it from here. Probably going to be close, but at tracks like this, you can really go a long time. Battle off pit road is really not a battle, as Kinder goes down pit road first, comes off first. Alan Nash and Alan Smith, it looked like they had stayed out, maybe missed pit road. So Alan Nash will stay out on track. He did come down pit road during that caution where he spun out. So maybe elected to save a set of tires. I don't know. Maybe felt like 25 laps is not that much. But I can tell you here at Bristol, he will quickly feel the difference. 25 lap old tires. I'm just gonna imagine. So. But only 4 total sets in the race, so they've already used one, so this brings them even on tire sets. You know, I think if you do need to pit, you'll just pit one more time, so that leaves one extra for maybe a green, white, checkered. And honestly, you know, in a race that has 30 trucks, saving a set for a green, white, checkered is really worthless. It doesn't make any sense. When you got 9 trucks now, if you do save a set, we have a late race caution, green, white, checkered, and people have 70, 60 lap old tires, you put a new set on there, it can make a massive difference in a field this small. So, you know, planning this tire strategy could be a pretty big deal. So while initially I thought maybe that's a bad idea, I still think it's going to be tough on them. But I still think trying to stay even with tire sets, not get behind, is probably the right call. Get doubled up for this restart here. Just 110 laps to go. If we stay green, it's going to go by quickly. So don't go anywhere. It's going to be fun. All right. Well, I got my eyeball on a few folks. I got my eyeball on Lucas Line to see if he can get it settled back down, get back out there, get up towards the front. He tried to get up there really quickly last run, and it kind of bit him. We'll see if he can kind of calm that down. Daniel Cunningham, obviously somebody that you need to be paying attention to. He's sneaky fast. He'll sneak in there. You're not really paying attention, and boom, he's up there battling for the lead. So we'll see. Alan Nash going to have control of the start this time, so he will get out to a great start. Be on the outside, and those fresh tires not wasting any time as they almost went 3 wide back here behind him. And Garrett Kinder quickly takes the lead, and now Alan Nash is going to be in trouble. Carl Stevens wanting to make it 3 wide, but maybe thinks better of it. But now he is kind of stuck behind those older tires, and the 2 Bandits drivers up top going around him on the outside. These 2 carrying the banner for Cofield, Caustic. Those guys out tonight. Cofield, of course, points leader. He is locked into the next round, and look at Lucas Line. He ain't learned a dang thing from the first run. He is going to go up there and try to take this lead, and quickly gets a massive run off the corner. Going to drive up to the outside of Garrett Kinder. Will he go to the inside, or we continue to run that outside? He's going to try to make it work. He's going to get there. He has now got the spotter call. We'll see. Oh, they almost make a little bit of contact. He gets loose off the corner trying to make it work. He is there. We'll see if Kinder lets him have it. Oh, they almost made a little bit of contact there, but I think Lucas has got it now. He's got that position. Kinder's going to have to give way as Alan Nash goes around again. Caution back out on the Speedway. Lap 46. Alan Nash this time just says, you know what, I'm going to call it quits. Caution's out. Lucas Line looks like he might have been able to get that lead before the caution came out. He'll take control of this race. Alan staying out on those tires, trying to keep pace with all those with fresh tires around him, and it looped on him. And he towed, but he is back out on the track, so I don't know. Maybe he blew a motor or what, I don't know. But if we can't go back, watch that. We were kind of already watching. Kind of see it in the distance, but you can see he's just trying to stop the bleeding. He started in the lead. He's up there on the outside. We've already seen that outside be treacherous. Get these massive runs, really know where to go with it at a tire disadvantage. Yeah, it just gasses it up a little bit too much. Goes around. He still sits on pit road, going to go multiple laps down. I don't know if he'll get back out there or not, but based on what I see from the setup, Alan was a late joiner, so he didn't get that much time to practice. And I'm not saying that to disparage him. It's just, you know, I mean, we all have lives and have stuff to do, and he might have just got home in time to jump in and had a couple lap of practice, run a qualifying, and just hadn't had a whole lot of chance to feel this truck out over a long run. And so it looks like it is a little bit sketchy. I bet it's a lot of fun, but it seems like if you abuse the tires, it really can sort of bite you and put you in a bad spot. Because Alan Nash, I mean, I think the first time he wrecked on the entry of the corner, and then the second time on the middle exit. So not a lot of security on that right rear. Got to be careful and take care of it. Hundred laps to go in this race, and it's been caution field.